Okay, just thought I'd go live tonight. I know I went live last night. I was on Swami's show, on Swami's live stream, and then I did a live stream after that for about 4 hours. And you'd think that I would not do one tonight, but I figure, what the hell? Scotch Test Dummies didn't come on, or at least I didn't see them, and I saw no indication of them coming on. And so I thought, hey, yeah, do it. Why not? I know I'm still wearing the same shirt as I did yesterday. I plan to take a shower soon. But here we got 4 viewers already looking in, and I want to see what they change this every time. Here we are, and I should be able to getting some comments. And Jerome D is first. Here we are. Cool. So we're getting we're getting a comment already. Yeah. So I thought I'd come on, and I thought I would. I made a couple videos tonight based on what we did yesterday. Swami and I had agreed to send each other some samples, so I had to open a couple bottles and make a couple of videos based on those samples that I'm going to send. There's Jackass. Why did STDs have a stream? I don't know. They didn't have a stream. I didn't see it. And I would have seen it. What was your flight last night? Oh, shit. Last night I had about 9 or 10 different whiskeys. I don't remember exactly what I started with, but I know I started with some Toki Japanese whiskey and ended up with some Kavalan Solist, or did we go beyond that? I know in there somewhere I had some Bernie Moss with Swami. And what else did we have? We had some Cask Strength Glendronach. And I went on after that when I did my thing. I don't know. Anyway, this stuff is nice. Tonight it's why didn't they have a stream? I don't know. I wasn't privy to their proceedings at Scotch Test Dummies. I think they didn't have a stream because they made 2 videos this weekend or something. Not sure. Cutty Sark Prohibition. Yeah, I guess I did. I probably had some of that. I know I had some. I had a lot of things, and all of which were good. And this morning I didn't have a headache and I didn't have a hangover, but I felt kind of weak. And Wilbur, I don't know, Wilbur. Why don't you go ask her? Cindy closed shop with me, so to speak. And it was before we broke up, so I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine what Cindy's up to. Last time I talked to her was, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here and enjoying my Altamore. And this is the Altamore. I had to make room on the shelf for the Macallan Edition 2, which I tasted this evening, and which I'm sending some samples to Swami. I'm also sending Swami some couple other things. Nikka Coffey Grain, and I found the Nikka Coffey Grain to be lovely whiskey. I very much enjoy it. I had 1 dram and I'm going, wow, this is complex. It's got a lot of things going on. And as I was nosing and tasting the whiskey for about 20, 25 minutes, more and more things revealed themselves to me as I was going. So I enjoyed that a lot. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't know why the dummies didn't have something going. And my flight last night, oh, that was some flight. There was a lot there. I was just grabbing whatever I could find. I had about 10 bottles lined up right in front of me right here, and I don't know. I know I didn't have any of these. This is the Altamore 12, but I'm having it now, and I think I'm going to finish this bottle on this live stream. So what's going on with everyone out there? I know that I was on here yesterday, and I guess maybe I said everything I was going to say. I guess it's pretty quiet. We got 4 people watching now. I don't know who's not watching. What else is going on? Nobody's been commenting for a few minutes here. Or maybe I'm being paranoid that nobody's watching. Oh, there's Sneerson. Is the Altamore the malt in Teachers? No, I don't believe so. The malt in Teachers would be the Ardmore. It's a very similar name, but it's the Ardmore that's the one that goes in Teachers. By the way, I'm glad you're here, Sneerson, because I'm going to open up a package. I'm going to open up a package that you sent me. Altamore is another Speyside, yeah. Ardmore is Highland, and Altamore is Speyside. So I got here the package that was sent to me. Oh my goodness. It's heavy. This must have cost a lot to send. Wow. And you got the address right, so it got here. And this is a very nice box. It's got plastic on it. Oh, it's a heavy one too. Wow. This is going to be fun. Uh-oh. Inside out Christmas paper. Great. But it looks like it's going to come off easily. Oh, yeah. It looks like a big shoebox. What did you put in here? Man. See if I can slide this right out. Inside out Christmas wrapping paper. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, we should be able to get this right off the box. Come on. Well, I think I'm going to cut some more. See now. We should just cut right through there. Yeah, come on. I hear liquids sloshing around in here. Let's see. Beautiful feels so good, it says on the box. Wow. Huh. What's this say here? Oh. It's saying a bunch of things in here. Do not eat. Okay. I won't eat it, I promise. And we've got, wow, what have we got here? No. Oh. Lost Mountain 100% wheat whiskey. Yeah, I think this might be interesting. It does look interesting. Single cask 100% wheat whiskey. What else does it say on it? 45% alcohol by volume, made in Saskatchewan. 750 mils, non-chill filtered. 130604 is the cask. So I'm guessing it was cast in 2013. Neat. Very neat. And it's an opaque bottle, so it never looks empty. Good thing they have composite corks. Real cork would be soaked. Yeah, because they wouldn't go sideways. Yeah, right. No kidding. No kidding. What's this one? This is this is the Private Reserve, which I thought was the wheat whiskey, but this is the rye, I think. Does it say rye on it? Okay. Canadian Whiskey Award, Silver Award from Lumsden, Saskatchewan. 45% alcohol by volume, and what's it say on the back here? Silver medal winner at the 2015 Canadian Whiskey Awards. Private Reserve whiskey is unique sipping whiskey, best enjoyed neat or on the rocks. Yes, they're hedging their bets here. This blend of 4 or 5-year-old wheat whiskey has been aged to perfection with a combination of used bourbon barrels and finished in new 10-gallon oak barrels to give it a smoky smooth finish. Last Mountain Distillery, etc. Small family-owned operated business, proud to be Saskatchewan's first micro distillery located in the Qu'Appelle Valley in the picturesque town of Lumsden. We create Saskatchewan's own premium spirits, including vodka, rum, whiskey, and honey cinnamon liqueur. Thank you for drinking local. Wow. I sent you some samples of some BC only things, but just little samples, not entire bottles. Maybe I should have. I don't know what these cost. But this one was it doesn't say rye on it anywhere. It just says wheat. Huh. Okay. Blend of 4 to 5-year-old wheat whiskey. This is wheat whiskey. And this one is also wheat whiskey, I believe. Yeah, this is wheat whiskey too. Single cask. So it's all wheat whiskey. Interesting. Well, it's going to be interesting to try that when I get around to doing so. And wow, such extravagance. I appreciate that. You've been good to me there, Sneerson. And composite corks, yeah, okay. So, yeah, they didn't leak. There's not a drop. They're full. This is full, and this is heavy like full. So wonderful, fabulous. I think I'm going to enjoy those. And it says a real cork would be soaked, yeah, and cracked and leaking and everything else. So composite corks are okay if they stay together, but composite corks also, they come apart when they get old. So Private Reserve is blended wheat. 100% wheat is grained from one farm. Yeah. Okay. This is wheat too. This is a blend, but this one is a blend of wheat whiskeys 4 and 5 years old, and it says on this one here that it's a single cask, so it's one wheat whiskey. Both will be very interesting. And Slunk Downs is asking me how it's hanging. It's hanging loose enough, I guess. It's hanging good. Things are good. Going on vacation in a couple days. Well, day and a half, I guess. I'm just hanging out at home, resting up, I guess, and having a few drams, and did a big thing last night with Swami Suave from Malted in Montreal. And then sort of did an after party with him, or after being on with him for a couple hours. And now we're just taking it easy and having a nice Sunday night at home. I was looking for the Scotch Test Dummies to come on, and I ended up doing a bunch of other things. I was watching some videos, and I went out and got some Nika single, single grain Nika coffee grain to send to Swami. Oh man, yeah, the Altmore is really good. The Last Mountain, I've got to give that a try one of these days. I'm gonna save it for a little bit, and then I'm gonna open it and do a proper video about it. And Jackass added a bit of 46% Ardmore to a bottle of Teachers. And Teachers really pops now. Okay. And is that a standard Ardmore, Jackass? 46. The Ardmore I have is 40%. I'm quite sure about that. Yeah, here we are. This is the Ardmore Legacy, and the Legacy says, 40%. This one is 40% alcohol by volume, and this is the only one I've ever seen around here. So 46% must be good. No, it's an indie. Berry Brothers and Rudd. Independents. I can't get many here. Independents are rare around here, but no wonder it's 40%. Wow. I haven't had any Teachers in a while. I've got some other blends going. Got some oh yeah. I am sending some samples. Also, well, to both of you, to Sneerson and to Jackass. And I believe I've already sent the ones to Sneerson. The ones to Jackass I haven't sent yet, but I'm going to. Good whiskey area, no kidding. Jerome saying, adios, Quig, enjoy your trip. Okay, so long, Jerome. It was nice of you to drop in for a bit. Yeah. I think I will enjoy the trip, just to get a change of scene and take in a bunch of live music. I just checked and my hotel is confirmed, and I went and I took my drop. You know, I have a Mac computer and I have an Android phone. And if you plug the Android phone into the Mac computer, they don't sync up. So what I had to do in order to get the images and videos from my Android phone to my Mac computer is I used the Dropbox. Now I just had the basic Dropbox, and with the basic Dropbox, I could put like, you know, a few gigs of video on there every day, and I could put it on the Dropbox and empty the Dropbox onto a folder on the computer and save it that way. But now I've got a whole terabyte of storage on the Dropbox. So what I'm going to do is shoot video on my phone and load it onto the Dropbox and keep loading it onto the Dropbox until I'm done with the week's videos. And when I get home, I'm going to just pick them up off the Dropbox and use them and edit them and put them together and put these musical performances on my other channel. And so that's what I've been doing, upgrading my Dropbox. And tasting some videos, and I'm just setting up things for the trip slowly. I got a Patreon page, and I told a few people about it, or a Patreon account. But in order to set up the Patreon account now, in order to make it so that the money flows, I have to go to my bank. I have to get a bank statement from them, and then I have to somehow send the statement electronically to this Payoneer company, which is the company responsible for moving the money from the Patreon account into my bank account. And it's just one thing after another to get things set up. So, I mean, I set up a Patreon account, but it's not been accepted. So I went down to my bank today, just on the off chance that it would be open, but it wasn't. I mean, it will be open tomorrow, but the bank moved. So my bank account is not at the bank it was at before. I mean, they may have changed the branch around or something. It's just weird. So I'm going to have to go and find out where my bank account moved to, and get them to send bank statement to these Payoneer people. And it's one thing after another. So just to get stuff set up, I was not entirely in favor of having a Patreon account, but if people want to send me money on their own volition, so that to help defray the cost of the electricity I use to make videos, I don't know. It really is. I got a Total Wine and 2 great small stores. One of them, Blue Max, has so many choices and also has a lottery for pappies without markup. Wow, nice. But you got to win the lottery. Total Wine is something else. I'm going to go see Total Wine store on Tuesday. That should be a big treat. It's going to be overwhelming to try and decide what to buy and what to bring home. I'm probably going to buy a bottle of something cheap and Irish to enjoy during the festival. And I'm probably going to get something special to bring back home. And I have no idea what it's going to be yet. I have to narrow it down to something. I'm going to check what they have on the shelf and try and decide. It should be enjoyable to do a bit of whiskey shopping, even though I'm only allowed to do a little bit of whiskey shopping and bring it back home. What else? The trip will be enjoyable. I'm going to look forward to it. And yeah, I feel almost strange that I'm not going to work tomorrow night. Yeah, those are some good stores you got there, Jackass. Good stuff. We don't even get any, our bourbon selection here is really nothing compared to what you guys are getting down there. Incredible. Well, we've still got 4 people watching. I guess it's going to be a little one tonight. And it might be a short one too, because I'm still kind of reeling from last night's. What did we have? 10 whiskeys? Something like that. It was quite a flight. And we had some technical difficulties with the sound on Swami's setup. And tonight I guess I'm relaxing. I'm just taking it easy. I'm not rushing through anything. I don't know. Maybe the energy is just low. Is it just my energy or is it everyone's? Drink BC. Always bring 3 or 4 bottles back from the US and declare it. Never had to pay extra duty. Really? How does that work? Because I thought we were only allowed to bring 1 liter. You declare it and never had to pay extra duty. Wow. Low cost Irish called Sexton. How does that work, Drink BC? Really curious. Because it was my understanding that if you bring more than 1 liter, you have to pay duty on what you're bringing back. In fact, I have gone south before, and I've brought 4 or 5 bottles back one time for somebody else, and I ended up paying duty on it. So I don't know how that works. Are there different rules? Have they changed the rules? You bring 3 or 4 bottles and you declare it and never had to pay duty. Very interesting. I wonder how that works. Sneerson saying, Jackass, do you have any access to Colonel E.H. Taylor 4 grain? Jim Murray's whiskey of the year, moving fast, I bet. It's probably disappeared off the shelf. No, haven't seen that one. Seen the rye. Wow. Anything that's got Jim Murray's name on it as a top thing, as a whiskey of the year, I expect it to disappear immediately. I remember when Crown Royal Northern Harvest Rye had that distinction, and we couldn't get it for 6 or 7 months, and then only in small quantities. And I think it was almost a year before the stuff became readily available everywhere again. And of course, Crown Royal Northern Harvest Rye flew under my radar before it was given the title of Whiskey of the Year by Jim Murray. So, be lucky to get any at all. Drink BC says, depends if they want to do their paperwork or not. Just be honest, and chances are they will lean in your favor. Really? I really don't want to take the chance because I don't want to have to pay the duty. Yeah. Really, that's interesting. I've never tried to do that. I really don't want to take the chance. I don't want to have to pay because I'm kind of on a limited budget for the whole thing. Just be honest. Oh, wow. I don't want to take the chance. Don't want to take the chance. They will lean in my favor. Yeah, what if I get the guy who's having a bad day? No, lately I've been kind of I'm in a position where I don't feel like I want to push my luck. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I really don't want to push my luck. Whatever you do, do not buy Red Shank Irish whiskey from Minhas. Oh, okay. Worst whiskey I bought in all. Owner said it was poor man Jameson. Nope, crap. Well, I have had whiskey from Minhas already, and the whiskey I got from Minhas was the Punjabi Club Rye.
Not very good. It's no. I wouldn't. I would generally stay away from whiskey made by Minhas. Just saying. It's not poor man's James Red Shank. Okay. I If it's from Minhas, then it's not really an Irish whiskey. It's not from Ireland. But buy one expensive one and one cheap one. And if they say you have to pay duty, just donate it. Yeah, good idea. I only bring back whiskey that I cannot get in Canada, so paying duty is okay. Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get whiskey I can't get in Canada. That's the plan. And there's some stuff I can get in Canada, but it's really expensive. What I plan to do is buy an expensive one and a cheap one and drink the cheap one down there during the week while I'm down there and bring the expensive one across the border. And I'm only planning on bringing back whiskey that I can't get here. So it's going to be probably a rye or a bourbon of some kind. Or maybe, if I see it, I might get the Laphroaig 10 cask strength because I can't get Laphroaig 10 cask strength here. So I don't know. We'll see. Do not realize it was Minhas. The bottle said they imported the whiskey from Ireland, then blended. Whoa. Okay, because Minhas is this distillery in, is it in Wisconsin or something? And Minhas makes their own, they make the whiskey there in Wisconsin. And the Punjabi Club rye is different. Now, how can they call it Irish if it's from Minhas? The bottle said they imported the whiskey from Ireland and then blended. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like the distillery around here, where we have this stuff called Macaloni's, and they take whiskey from Scotland and they blend it here and bottle it here, or some of it's blended in Scotland, but then it shipped here and bottled here, which is kind of their way of making some money before their own juice is ready at the Victoria Caledonian. So yeah, imported from Ireland. Huh. And blended in Wisconsin. Wow. Okay, so how much is the duty? He's asking, Jackass is asking Drink BC. Well, I think I've had the experience where the duty was more than the bottle cost in the States. I've had that happen before. I forget what I brought across. This is like 20 something years ago. I don't want to take a chance. Oh, the Altmore's tasting really good, and I'm kind of warm. I'm feeling warm. I wonder what the temperature is in here. Let's see now. Oh, it is kind of warm in here, I guess, with all these lights on. I got all these lights on and I got the heat on. And I need to get some more water. I'll be right back. All right, well, I also got some oatcakes. And let's see now. Okay, Sneerson said that cheap college beer. I don't know about cheap college beer there, Sneerson, but I know that, let's see, Minhas Distillery. Let's check that. Let's check out on their website here. I know they have one. Okay. Let's see now. Minhas Distillery. Okay, Wisconsin Distillery Spirits, Liqueurs, and Liquor. Minhas Distillery. Minhas Distillery in Wisconsin and Minhas Craft Brewery in Wisconsin. Minhas Distillery. Here we go. Oh, what is this? Calgary and Wisconsin breweries. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Welcome. Hard root beer. Our British Columbia products. Whoa. How did this happen? Okay, Minhas Distillery in Wisconsin, Minhas Craft Brewery, Wisconsin, Minhas Microbrewery in Calgary. Oh my goodness, they got one in Calgary now. Okay, from the Rocky Mountain province, they got hard root beer, hard blueberry, hard grape soda, Boxer alcoholic hard sodas made with real cane sugar. Wow. Damn good beer, it says here. Minhas Brew Family Document. Okay, so they do have Lazy Mutt craft beer in Alberta. Okay, I'm learning something here. I didn't know they had a microbrewery in Calgary, brewery tours in Alberta. Okay, this is interesting. So they have this Rocky Mountain brewery here. Interesting. I'm learning a lot. BC products, BC liquor store. Okay. Premium titanium vodka, Blarney's Irish cream liqueur, Polo Club American gin. Wow, what is this? They got crazy. And I thought they just were the Wisconsin thing. Okay. Minhas Distillery, try again here. Okay, Minhas Distillery, Wisconsin. And this is in where? Monroe. Okay, what town is that? Craft brewery. Oh, closed. Wild. Minhas Distillery, Monroe, Wisconsin, closed now. Oh, well, they closed now at this hour. Yeah. Sure. So Monroe, Wisconsin. But I didn't know they had that one in Canada as well. So I just learned something. That's great. Very cool. Now let's see. So there is a Minhas in Calgary, and there's also the one in Wisconsin. Ah, brewery in Calgary and distillery in Wisconsin. Okay. Drink BC says depends, but I think it's about 50% of the bottle cost. Never had to pay it, so not too sure. That is why I only bring back bottles that I cannot get in Canada, so it doesn't hurt that much. Jonathan Bean, hey, Mr. Quig. Hey, Mr. Jonathan Bean. Just tuning in. Get any more samples? Like your title. Yeah, I did get a couple samples, actually. I got this Last Mountain blended wheat whiskey and Last Mountain 100% wheat whiskey, single barrel, single cask, both sent to me from in a great big box here by Sneerson, who was very kind to share these. And I sent him some samples. They should be arriving there sometime soon, but I only sent some small samples. But this was very kind and very generous. So I get to try wheat whiskey for finally. Private Reserve, yeah, okay, that's going to be a treat. And you like my title? Okay, well, Sunday Night Live, yeah. Blended wheat, interesting. Hope it's good. Can't imagine it being as good as a single malt, but then, as you once said, every combo can be better than every other one. No, this was sent to me by Sneerson, not Jackass, but anyways, I had a very interesting experience this evening. I tried for the first time Nikka coffee grain whiskey. It was a single grain. And it was really, really good. I made a video about that just before doing this. And I was impressed. I was very impressed by that whiskey. Very impressed. Yeah, thanks, Sneerson. Yeah, no kidding. Very good. Jackass. Jackass has got something else coming on. I haven't tasted the ones that he sent me that I got last week already, but where's DVK when we need him? Well, Rubber Wilbur was here for a short time, and he lost interest because I said I didn't know what the hell Cindy was doing. So I think he's gone. Jonathan had some Leche 10 and Lagavulin 8. I have some Lagavulin 8. And Rubber Wilbur is a joke pretty well, yeah. Oh, Jackass is at work. We'll get off in a few. Be up around 12:30 if you're still around. 12:30 would be not too long from now. Another 45 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm chugging along with Altmore 12. Had to make room on the shelf. Oh. That's the heels. That's the end of it. So this is like my third dram of Altmore 12 tonight. And it's really nice. It's just pure bourbon barrel. 12 years in a bourbon barrel. Lovely. And Jonathan's asking me when I get back from my trip. Okay, I'm leaving on Tuesday morning, first thing. So I'll be packing tomorrow and getting everything ready tomorrow and making my final arrangements tomorrow. And then first thing on Tuesday morning, like 4, I have my alarm set for 4 in the morning. So I can get out to the ferries and get on the first ferry to the mainland. And I'll be coming back on Monday. Yeah, Monday. I'll be arriving back on Monday. Next Monday. So that I'll be able to go to work on Halloween night. Something to look forward to. And Jonathan gets depressed when he pours the heel of the final dram of a bottle. Well, I don't really, because I have other bottles. I have lots of other bottles. I have so many bottles that I don't get depressed when I finish one. But I was feeling kind of depressed this morning because I drank so many yesterday. And maybe I was feeling down because I had consumed so much alcohol. And they say that alcohol is a depressant. How many whiskeys do you have in your collection now, open and unopened? Let's say about 90 open and about 40 or 50 sealed. And a few blends, something like that. I'm not sure exactly. I would have to count. And I'm thinking that around Christmas time, I'll be doing, or early in the new year, I'll be doing another bar update of what I've got. And Sneerson says, loves finishing a bottle, means a trip to the liquor store for more. Sometimes I have a heel nights with company. Oh, good idea. Sounds like you had a morning after the night before blues. Maybe just a little blue, not very. But I felt really lazy today and I didn't really do much except I went out and bought a bottle of Nika coffee grain so that I could send half of it to Swami. I've got some outgoing mail samples and such. Yeah, I'll have to go to the post office and send a bunch of things out. Did you drink the equivalent of an entire bottle last night? No. What's 10 times 50? 500 mils. So not the equivalent of a whole bottle. Maybe 2/3 of a bottle, 3/4 of a bottle, something like that. But I took my time. But yeah, I did drink considerably.
And well, tonight I've been taking it easy in comparison. This is my third dram of Altmore. And I had some Macallan Edition 2, and I had some Nika single grain coffee grain. Okay. Jonathan saying, are you sending Alex the LTW? I've been inspired to finally get one myself. Thank you. Thanks to you guys. Never had it either. Yeah, I sent the LTW, the Lefroy Triple Wood, to Alex. He should be receiving it soon. It's on the way there. I sent it a few days ago. I sent that, and I sent something else to someone. Oh yeah, I sent Sneerson some samples as well. So yeah, Alex should be getting the Lefroy Triple Wood soon. I'm a little dismayed that he's not on here tonight. I think he got a little bit upset that I said that I'll send it to him when I get the Lecheg 10. And Jonathan saying, by the way, Jackass, remember I asked you for some samples a while ago? And Sneerson saying, I like it a lot. Lefroy Triple Wood. Yeah, it's nice. I'm thinking I'd love to get in on the sample action. Well, where are you, Jonathan? What's your locality? If you're in Canada, it's easy. You can send entire bottles in the mail and nobody cares. It's all good. In the States, it's a little more tricky. There's customs and customs declarations, and you don't know if it's going to get there. Sneerson saying the Laura may be the Christmas bottle. Oh, Laura's fabulous if you can get it. Yeah. And Jonathan says he doesn't think Alex is upset with me. I've kept up with this sample exchange. No animosity from anyone. Remember, as you said, it's hard to tell emotions online. Yes, it is. It is. Absolutely. Anyway, I sent them the Lefroy since it was sitting here, and I got another one anyway, so it's all right. And the Laura is very nice. The Laura has so much more complexity than the Triple Wood. It's wonderful. And we're not a huge crowd, this whiskey community. We should all get along and embrace each other's friendship. I agree. I agree. Mm-hmm. Wow. The lore better have more complexity than the XXX would because it's like twice as much. Oh, the Triple Wood, yeah. It's really good. And the Triple Wood is nice, but yeah, there is that much more complexity in the lore. There's some older stuff in there as well. I mean, it's a non-age statement, but I'm sure there's some older stuff in there as well. That's giving me an idea what to drink next. Here I am going through oatcakes like crazy.
Life is too short for animosity. Oh, you're correct. I agree with you on that. And he's saying to me, I'm a good man. And Jonathan, he's saying, I'm a good man. Can't see anyone being upset with you. You're a stand-up guy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sneerson's asking, where's DVK? Maybe he hooked up with that chick from the liquor store again? Oh, maybe. Maybe he did. I like DVK. He's that comic relief that you need sometimes. So I'm not worried about it. I'm just, this time of year is hard for me. I suffer from seasonal affective disorder. And when the days get shorter, I get a little stupid. And even though I have my bright light to sit under every day, the shortening of the days really affects me in a negative way. And so I get a little bit melancholy and I get a little bit emotional, shall we say. So yeah, I'm sorry if that's caused any inconvenience for anyone. So I'm not worried. There's Tony Johnson saying, been sipping the Wiser's Triple Barrel Rye. It's really good for the money. Also had Glengarry 15 Sherry Cask. Ooh, that must be really nice. The Triple Barrel Rye is the same as the Double Still Rye, I believe. So you must be in the States somewhere. Glengarry 15, I wish. Do you take vitamin D? I take that in the winter when I work shift. It helps. Well, I have the bright light, which is on at the moment. It's shining on the whiskey tower. And Jonathan saying, not that I'm telling you what to do, but by any means, but why don't you make a goal to get lean and in good shape? I found after working out, I really enjoy whiskey more. Well, I'm doing what I can. I work out a little bit. I'm not exactly fat, but I'm not exactly lean either. So I do some working out, actually. I walk 2 or 3 times a week for an hour. And oh, you're in Ontario. Okay, great. So Triple Barrel Rye. I thought that was a United States thing only. I may be wrong. Or maybe it's an old bottling. I don't know. And a Triple Barrel Rye. Never seen that one. I've heard about it though. Yeah, I work out a little bit. Maybe I could work out a little more. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I will. We'll see. Triple rye. I know that we had a double rye. We double still rye, and I don't have any more right now. I drank it all. Well, Just find a couple of Sashas and Pashas. Now you're playing DVK, are you? Jonathan. Yeah, well, maybe, who knows? We've only got 5 people watching. This is a really quiet one. And we're having a quiet session tonight. That's okay, I don't mind. That way I don't have to scramble to follow what's going on. I don't know if I want to stay on very long tonight. I'm kind of tired. Kind of just recovering from the busy week that I had. And it was a bit, I think Wiser's just switched to triple barrel in Canada. Oh. Okay. Well, for the last month or so, I've been going to stores that stock weird things like, Amrut, Bangalore, Tiger, and 14-year-old Glencaddam, and some Compass Box offerings that are hard to find anywhere else. And I'm not really on top of what's going on in the whiskey world. But if I was to look into Wiser's, let's look into Wiser's and see what they've got on their. Okay, Wiser's triple barrel rye. Let's see what they got for triple barrel rye. J.P. Wiser's triple barrel rye. LCBO has it. Okay. Expert reviews. Triple barrel. Canadian whiskey. Manitoba Liquor Mart. Rum Howler Whiskey Base. J.P. Wiser's. Okay. Well, that's another thing I can look up. I can look up and see it if it's in the BC stores, but it's probably not. Okay. Let's go BC liquor stores. Let's go filters, type whiskey. Done, and country, Canada. Done. And what happens now when we apply that? Alberta Premium, Alberta Premium. Wiser's would be at the end, right? So page 5. Wiser's Special Blend, Special Blend, Special Blend. Different sizes of Special Blend. Apple whiskey. Whoa. Wiser's is not really in here. There's only Special Blend. Really? Strange. Oh, interesting. They got 2 brewers Yukon single malt whiskey release. That's a new one. I never that was selling for $140 at the Strath before. Now it's down. But Wiser's only has Special Blend in the. This is not right. In the BC liquor store. That's not right at all. They should have other editions of Wiser's besides Apple Whiskey and Special Blend? I know they've got Deluxe. They should have Deluxe. What is going on here? BC liquor stores, they very often cover more stuff than. What is this? I think they're I think their thing is broken. Okay, that's Gibson's. Okay, now 5. I think their website is broken. Okay, forget that. Let's go back to where we were. Triple barrel rye. Yeah, so I'm old enough to drink. Okay, I've never seen this triple barrel rye. Wow. What if I put down new tab and Wiser's double still. Rye. See what happens with Wiser's double still rye. Okay. Okay, double still rye. Strange. Okay. I'm back. Okay, I missed a few messages here. I think I know what happened with Slunk's messages to you. Remember, he said he was seeing messages and you weren't getting them? Well, I just sent a bunch and you didn't see, and I know you didn't see the messages because when I reloaded my page, I didn't see them either. Oh, interesting. YouTube sucks sometimes, says Jonathan Bean. I don't know. We were talking about Slunk's messages last time. Well, there's only 4 people watching right now. So Tony Johnson says, I wish I could have tasted the Union 52. Oh. I have a bit left. And Sneerson saying, this bottle on Wiser Triple Wood did not last long, on sale at LBS for $25. We'll pick up another. It is a rebranding of their double still rye. Hopefully it comes your way soon. Well, I've had the double still rye and I kind of liked it. So if it's a rebranding of the same whiskey. I mean, I've had the whiskey. It's nice. And it's for $25 this week. And it's not on the BC thing, but it's probably available in other stores. I probably won't go to a BC liquor store again for a while because I'm going on vacation and I'll be back halfway through November. And Sneerson saying, Tony, have any access to the new Corby's releases yet? G and Gooderham and Warts Trinity. Wise is 35 and lot 40 cast strength. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen any of those. I imagine that those are going to come available on the 4th of November when there's the big spirit release at the BC liquor stores. And Tony's saying to Sneerson, I think I'll pick up another bottle as well. Yes, it's been rebranded. Okay. No, been keeping an eye on it. Only in Toronto. Okay. Well, things will get here eventually, I'm sure. Got 5 people watching now. It's 10:12 p.m. So it's like 1:12 a.m. in Toronto. So that's really that's dedication. You guys still being there at this hour. And I know I'm not the most exciting show on earth. What was I gonna do? I was gonna get me some M&Ms. Yeah. Oh, M&Ms. I have some of these delicious M&Ms. They go good with whiskey. They are caramel M&Ms. Oh, yeah. Just get a few of those. They're lovely. Is the hype as high for Canadian releases? Might have a shot yet. Well, the hype is high for everything. The releases, at least in BC, at the BC liquor stores, there's a big hype for there's releases from all over the world in this great big whiskey release, this annual spirit release. And it's a big stinking deal. I don't think the hype is as crazy as in the States for things like Buffalo Trace Antique Collection and things like that. Might get to try lot 40 cast strength in the year 2020. I doubt I'll be able to get a bottle here. We'll see. I don't know. On the day when the spirit release happens, it's the same day when I'll be getting my tickets for the Whiskey Festival, and that will be in January, but it's on the 4th of November when the tickets go on sale. So I'm going to miss I'm going to see what happens with the Spirit release. Maybe I'll get my tickets early and I'll be able to head down to the liquor store and see what's there. I'll have to have money too. And I might not have a lot when I get back from my vacation. And work 4 nights. And after working 4 nights, I'll have to buy my tickets and then head to the liquor store for the release. Oh, it's going to be hard. Tickets for the Whiskey Festival. All you have to do is wait in line in front of the Strathcona Hotel. And I found that if I get there by 3 in the morning, I will be able to get, the way it works is you wait in line in front of the liquor store at the Strathcona Hotel. And at 7 in the morning, they assign you a ticket, which is a ticket for your place in line to go get a ticket. So let's say you show up at 2 in the morning and there are people ahead of you, so they get ticket number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And say you get ticket number 28. You're the 28th in line. So those people who are ahead of you in line, they get to go first. So it's the first 5 people who go in to the store. Okay, I'm not explaining this very well. What happens is you get a number. Let's say you get number 28. Number 1 through 5 at 10 o'clock in the morning, number 1 through 5 get to go into the store to buy their tickets for the Whiskey Festival. And you can get masterclass tickets and special tasting tickets. And the really popular ones disappear sooner. Me, I don't go for the master classes and stuff. I just want to go for the VIP tasting. So that gives me 4 hours to taste different whiskeys that they have at the different booths in the 2 ballrooms at the hotel, the Grand Pacific Hotel. So last year, or this year, I was there at 2 in the morning, and I waited till 5 to get my ticket, or waited till 7 to get my ticket, my position in line. And so what they do is they take 5 people at a time into the store to buy their tickets. So 1 through 5, and once they bought their tickets, then they take 6 through 10, and once they bought their tickets, they take 11 through 15, and so on and so on. So when you get to your ticket, which is 28, you're going into the store with people that have tickets number 26 through 30. So you go in there and you buy what master classes are left if you want a master class. I don't. I just want to go for the VIP tasting. And so, if you are later in line, the first year I went, I was way back in line. And I was number 95 or something. And so all of these people had to go into the store. At 10 o'clock, they took the first people into the store. And the first 5 got their tickets, and then the next 5. And I was number 94 or something like that. So it took until 3 in the afternoon for me to get my ticket. Now, they were starting to sell tickets at 10 in the morning, and it was like 3 in the afternoon when I got mine. I was exhausted by the time
because I had been all night. I worked in the morning. I worked all night, and then in the morning I had to do this. So I learned my lesson. I won't go there in line at 6 o'clock. I'll be there at 2 o'clock. I'll take the few hours off of work and get there so that I can at least have a good chance of getting my tickets, and early enough so that I can go to sleep during the day, something like that. So tickets, yeah, if I'm there at 3 o'clock, I should be all right. And I'll get my tickets still in the morning, and it won't be that much of a hardship. And if you're from out of town, you can buy the tickets a day earlier online. But I think you can only get the tickets if you plan to stay at the hotel. I'm not sure how that works. But let's see, where are we now? Wow, we've got 3 or 4 people watching now, and nothing has commented. No one has commented anyone since I started blathering on about getting the tickets. Oh, Srirachi, yeah, good to have you with us. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, good evening. It's I was blathering on about getting tickets for the whiskey festival, and these things are good. If you ever find M&M's caramel, they're wonderful. Yeah, Ace, we're having a quiet night tonight. We're not getting many people watching. The energy is a little bit low. But that's all right. My energy is a bit low too. I think my energy was higher yesterday when we were doing this live thing with the Chegg 10. Wow. No spillover from the STDs. No, of course not. The STDs were not on tonight. Last night we were on with Swami. And there was a spillover from that because I was on live with Swami, and then his wife knocked on the door, and he had to vacate the bedroom, so he came out, and well, we came on my channel, and the same 8 people who were watching him or his channel were watching mine after that. And that was what time was it? I guess it was about as late as we are now. See from comments above, you're enjoying JP Wiser's Triplewood. I'm not, but I guess Nielsen is. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen that one yet. These oatcakes are good. Well, what was I sipping on? The last of the Altmore 12. There's none left now. I'm going to have to get something else. That was the last of this Altmore 12. Nice. If you like the style of whiskey that's plain bourbon barrel, aged in bourbon barrel, there's no peat, there's no sherry. It's just whiskey, Scotch, single malt, aged in bourbon barrel, ex-bourbon barrels. This is good. It's called the Altmore Foggy Moss. I'm going to have to reach for something else now. Something else really good. I have some Ardmore Legacy, but I'm not going to touch that now. I want to get something stronger. Oh. Oh, yeah. Get something stronger. What do I want? What is this? You know what? I'm having trouble deciding what to drink. Yeah, it's a nice looking bottle. It's got a wide looking but narrow opening. And what should I do? I'm trying to decide what to drink now. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I will have some premium Canadian whiskey. I'm going to grab me some of this because I haven't had any in a while. This is the Wiser's Legacy bottle at 45%, I think. Yes, Wiser's Legacy. Ah, this is good stuff. Wiser's Legacy will go down very well right now. Oh, yeah. And Sneerson saying that Altmore sounds like my cup of tea. We'll have to rewatch your review. Have another heel. Yeah, there are two videos on that one. When I first got the Altmore, it tasted like nothing. It tasted really, really shut in. It tasted like there was nothing there. But then after, what was it, 3 months or so, I had another. I did another video about it, and it was nice. It was nice, and it was good. And Jackass is drinking the Fortified Teachers. Well, yeah, I'm having the Wiser's Legacy right now. Now it opens up. Oh, beautiful corn and rye. Yeah. For Canadian whiskey, this one's right up there. Was watching a Trenny and C video where they were singing the virtues of Wiser's Union 52, which is also really nice. Yeah, but this one, Legacy, doesn't have the Scotch in it, but it has some rye too. So it's rye and corn, and it's a beautiful marriage of the two. It's a beautiful, it's balanced. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. This is Canadian whiskey at its finest. Okay. Do not know if I should buy another Legacy. Yeah. Or the 18, which I've not tried. Sneerson, don't waste your money on the 18. The 18 is nothing compared to the Legacy. Just my humble opinion. This one is really nice. The Legacy is beautiful. The only one that tops it, I think, is the Union 52 in the Wiser's range. You can try the 18, but I think you'll find it weak. You'll find it weak and buttery, and it doesn't have the flavor or the nose or anything of the Legacy. Or even Red Letter. Can you find Red Letter? I've never seen Red Letter on the shelf, and I thought that was an Ontario only thing, wasn't it? Can you hold that up to the camera? Oh, sure. Sure, I can hold that up to the camera all you want. Yeah. What do people reckon the age of the Legacy is? And Sriracha's asking, any thought on if they add coloring? Maybe they do. Looks delicious. Okay. Just had a bit of a windfall. So I get to buy whiskey with no regrets. Good one, jackass. Looks like the same bottle as the 18. Yeah, these square bottles are all over the place. They used the same bottle for the 18 and the Legacy and the Union 52. I have a number of them. Well, let's see what they say about Wiser's Legacy. On here, Wiser's Legacy. Not to be confused with the Tomato Legacy. 92 points. Gold medal exceptional. Brilliant golden amber color, aromas of tropical fruit cake. Chocolate cola with satiny, vibrant, fruity, medium to full body, and warming, intricate. Very long mocha cream, honey roasted nuts, cedar, baking spice finish. A rich, versatile, flavor-laden whiskey with lots of rye character. Yeah. Style, rich, spicy, complex, and fruity. Aroma, tropical fruit cake, chocolate, and cola. Smoothness, warming, flavor, mocha cream, honey roasted nuts, cedar, baking spice. Enjoy in cocktails neat around the rocks. Okay, cocktails, Manhattan, Sazerac, Manhattan. Bottom line, rich, versatile, flavor-laden whiskey with lots of rye character. Mm-hmm. Does it say how old? Mm. Okay. What did it say at LCBO? Made using the selected blend, Canadian rye, rye malt, and barley malt. Result is a deep golden amber colored whiskey that offers a bouquet of orange blossoms, apricots, honey, and a whiff of vanilla. What's interesting is that different places or different websites describe the same whiskey with completely different notes. On the creamy palate, you'll find toasty cereal, caramel, zesty citrus flavors, finishing softly with sweet oak and spice. Release date, 1st of February 2011. 750 ml bottle, alcohol 44.8%, made in Canada, Corby Spirits. What else does it say? It does not say how old it is. It's not gonna. So to hell with all of that. Oh, Don Holland's joined us. Oh, wait, we got to go back here. Okay, we got 6 watching. Just a bit of a win. Okay. This is the time of the year when the new releases start popping up. Anyone noticed any new offerings? Well, when they happen around here, it's going to be the 4th of November when they have the new Spirit release. And no clue about the Legacy Age. We'll have to do some investigating. The red letter is here at the LBS for $122.49. About 10 bottles in town. It does come and go. I've never seen red letter here. We don't get it. Wow. Jackass is saying to Sriracha, have you been to Beams Little Rock in stores? Oh, seen Beams Little Rock. Can't fathom why more JP Weiser stock isn't available on shelves here. I don't know. Maybe for the same reason that I can't find Colonel E.H. Taylor here. Okay, there's Don Holland saying, hi, Quig and friends. Hi, Don. And he's on a flight. Good. Canadian whiskey is a good web page resource. Jackass is saying, Sriracha, it comes in a wooden box like Booker's. $70. Wait a minute. What are we talking about? What are we talking about there, jackass? I don't know. Oh, maybe he's talking about the 18. I don't know. It doesn't come in a wooden box here. It just comes in a bottle. Looks like this. I hope I'm not mixing my messages and getting it all wrong. We'll probably go for it at the same price as Booker's if the ABV is high. Okay. LCBO has a few gems coming out on the 28th. That's what Don Holland says. And Jack is saying, Don, are there long lines? Can't find any 4 grain. And Sneerson saying that Legacy is distilled in a traditional copper pot still from a mash rich in rye grain. Yep. White oak barrels used to mature Legacy are toasted, not charred, creating a range of typical rye spices. And Sriracha saying Little Book is a new blend from Jim Beam Booker's. Okay. I think it's very limited. Don Holland visited his best friend last night with the gift certificate behind $173.20 left on it. My friend asked if he could throw it out. I said no. Little Book was the name Booker. No. Gave to his grandson, Freddie. No. Little Book is Freddie's first name bottle. Okay. Don Holland's talking about Kilkerran 12-year-old. I never found Kilkerran 12-year-old. I never seen it. I've never found any Kilkerran even. Wow. What a sheltered life I lead. Canadian whiskey. And check that one out. Okay. Get out of there. Don Holland suffers from borderline OCD. We'll have to get a few. Okay. Jackass is saying, Don, how do you like Kilkerran? It's good quality stuff, but I couldn't quite conquer it. Not quite out yet. Hello. Have you seen the Kilkerran cast strength? Oh my goodness. To see any Kilkerran is a big deal. At least I've never seen any. Kilkerran's been out for 1.5 years down there. Wow. And Basil Hayden put out a dark rye last month. And Don says he's yet to try any expression. I think we're talking about Kilkerran, yeah. Truncated Kilkerran tube? Would this be it? Campbelltown. That's one Kilkerran, or that's one truncated. This one here is Jamaica rum. It's probably this one here. Cainloch Kilkerran, yeah. This is the name of the original settlement where St. Kieran in his religious cell and Campbelltown now stands. Kilkerran is thought to be a suitable name for a new Campbelltown malt, since it was unusual for the old Campbelltown distilleries to be called after a glen, a custom more usually associated to the Speyside region. Oh, okay. I guess that's what this is right here. Truncated Kilkerran tube. Okay. Lot 40 puts out a cast strength rye. Yeah. Find it. If I find it, I'll buy it. And it's probably going to be here at the Spirit release on the 4th of November, I'm guessing. That's it, says Jackass. Yes. Sriracha just finished a dram of Lot 40. Okay. That's what Don says. And Jackass is saying Campbelltown. Yep. We tried the Kilkerran Sherrywood. And Don, cast strength. Dram 40. Lot 40. I've heard a lot of talk about this Lot 40 cast strength, but I've never seen it. I need some more water. I'll be right back. Whoops. I just knocked off over my empty bottle of Altmore. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. Water. Yes! Okay, looks like I'm back. Yes, Jackass, the Four Roses Mini did have a tiny cork. Oh my goodness, a lot of things happen here. Jackass, I'm on two site Mysterios, Mezcal. Love it. Okay. Jackass is saying, Sriracha, no, I avoided them because they were non-H statement. I was a non-H statement snob last year. I can still get it, but it's more than 12 years old. Where are you? You avoided what? Drinking Benroma peat smoke from a 200 ml bottle that has a tiny cork. Okay. Sounds like a good one. Quig, did the Four Roses have a tiny cork? Yes, it did. If anyone is in TO, I will have one or two for you. Oh, okay. There is a Benroma offers a sample rock on the sample pack on the 10-year-old organic peat smoke in 200 bottle. It's really neat. I like the Benroma organic. I've had it before. It's wonderful. And Don Holland may have a peat smoke before the night flight is over. Sneerson is saying goodbye. Got to work in the morning. Later, Sneerson. Jackass is saying to Sriracha, the offerings Karen put out that were non-H statement. Okay. Ardbeg 10 is in the new glass. Sriracha wasn't into Benroma organic when he sampled it. Wow. I thought it was brilliant. There were so many flavors from the virgin oak. That one was that was a good bottle. I think I've had two of them. Makes me wonder about having a dram at the bar. Because you never know how long it's been open. Okay, that's right. And Jackass is saying, Don, I think mezcal can be good when you're in an adventurous mood. Wow. I don't know. I've only tried that one you sent me, Jackass, and it wasn't really my thing. And Don Holland is saying, I remember it being a favorite of yours. If you're talking about the Benroma organic, And you're talking about me? Yes, you're right. I love that stuff. It is wonderful. There are just so many other things that I don't have any right now. And I guess I could buy some if I could find it. But it seems to be that the Ben Romach Organic is not as easy to find as it was. And Don's talking about the mezcal being a smoky one. This is the cat's ass. This is what I'm sipping on right now. Watched an Aquavite vid in which he said to try using tumblers and ice. Well, if you want to get the whole experience, I suppose you could try that. I personally don't see the point because I get everything I want out of the Glencairn. I think the essential thing is you enjoy your whiskey any way you want, and I'll enjoy my whiskey any way I want. And there's no rule, there's no hard, fast rule saying you got to enjoy it this way or you got to enjoy it that way. Whatever works for you. I wouldn't put this on ice. No. And I wouldn't put this in a tumbler myself personally. But some people would. Maybe. Legacy. Yes, legacy. And Sriracha Ace is saying, a friend I just stayed with last week who knew a lot about mezcal let me try several, each a different type of agave, each had its own flavor. He now has the Glencairn. No nonsense. Are we talking about Aquavite has it using a Glencairn rather than a tumbler? This is great whiskey. Oh, no nonsense. You mean Vin PF now has a Glencairn finally? That's great. Because he was using a tumbler for a long time. I think I understood what your comment said there, Don. I hope that's what you meant. This is good. We got 6 people watching, so that's pretty good considering it's 11:02 p.m. And Don's saying that Ace has a really good friend. Mm-hmm. The Aquavite vid, about 10 ways to get more from the whiskey, one where he gave me a shout out. Yeah. Got to stay a block from Haight-Ashbury for free. Wow. Quig, you're on your game 2 night. Yeah. It's 2 nights in a row. Wow. Why did I do that? I don't know. Well, I won't be here next week. Next week I'll be in my hotel room in Ocean Shores, Washington. At this time, probably going to bed. 2:02 a.m. in Toronto. Wow. You do any hotel updates or travel vlogs? Maybe. Hotel updates and travel vlogs. They will most likely be on my other channels. What I'm going to do is shoot a lot of video using my phone. I'm going to upload everything to Dropbox. Then when I get home, I'm going to just download the Dropbox contents onto my computer here and then start editing. And most of the video footage will be, bands playing Irish music and stuff. So I might do a hotel update. I might do a walk through my room or something, and that kind of thing. And I'm going to get some footage of different performances of the bands, Travel vlog? Well, I'll see, but most of those things will be on the main channel. Does the hotel have a bar? I'm not sure. But the hotel is not far from the largest Irish pub on the West Coast. And that's where I will be for the first couple of nights. There will be a lot of whiskey flowing. And for the rest of the festival, I will be at the convention center, which is just really close to the hotel where I'm staying. And when it's open, when the convention center is open, they have a bar there. And so whiskey will be flowing the whole time the music is playing. And so it doesn't matter if the hotel doesn't have a bar because there's a bar right nearby. I don't think the hotel, it's a motel really, And so Ace is saying to Don Holland, trying half a dozen mezcals was definitely high on my list of last week's escapades. Okay. You can eat and drink good coffee in Seattle. Yeah, Seattle, I'll just be passing through. I'll just be passing through Seattle. And I'll be I gave up drinking coffee about 2 years ago. It was making me too hyper and jumpy. And I thought I'd calm down and stop drinking coffee. That's more or less what I've done. On coffee, I can pass. But I will be passing through Seattle. And I'll have to check out the address of that Total Wine store again so I know where to go. Wow. That Weiser's Legacy is going to be hard to beat. How many cups were you drinking a day? You're asking me? I used to drink 1 cup a day, and that was already enough. Tried to quit coffee cold turkey and got the worst brain fog and insomnia. Okay, well, I was only drinking one cup a night at around, midnight or 1 o'clock, just to keep me awake and keep me going at work. And I found that I would naturally fall asleep without the coffee. And with the coffee, it would keep me awake for maybe an hour longer. 1 cup of coffee would keep me awake an hour longer, but then when I'd fall asleep, I would crash much harder than I would go to sleep if I just went to sleep naturally. So I thought, what's the point of having this stuff? Alex, there's Alex. I'm only on to say hello. Wish I can stay longer. I have to be up early, and it's been crazy night with the little one. How's your flight going tonight? Well, I started with Macallan Edition 2. After that, I went to some Nikka coffee grain whiskey. It's a single grain whiskey from Japan. And after that, I had 3 drams of Altmore, which are going really good. They went down really well. After the 3 drams of Altmore, I started in on the Weiser's Legacy, which I'm just finished a dram of right now. And I'm going to go on to something else, and I haven't decided what to go on to yet. The flight is going very well. And Illy is going to be too hard to kick. Oh, I don't understand that one, Don. Coffee, not coffee, but Coffey. Coffee malt. Oh, coffee. Okay, so sounds like a great flight. Wish I could have joined you. I didn't have 1 dram today, sadly enough. Well, don't worry, Alex. That Laphroaig Triple Wood's on the way to you if it hasn't got to you yet. I sent it earlier this week. Jackass is saying, in honor of your trip, I am drinking Blackadder drop of the Irish 46%, of which I sent you. You sent me a sample. I'm sending you a few samples, but alas, there's no Blackadder in there. I was going to send you the bottle of Blackadder, but I was worried that it wouldn't get to you because of, customs and because of the illegality of sending whiskey. And I don't want to risk a whole bottle, but little samples are good. Illy is a coffee brand. Okay. Altmore is a foggy good dram. Yes, it is, Don. It sure was. It was a very nice. The Altmore I enjoyed a lot. I'm going to have an oat cake in between drams here. Malty Manic Mojo. Hello. I'm here in Saskatchewan, Scotch Fanatic 2. Great. Good to have you with us. Oh, you did already? Thank you. Very much appreciated. Be sure to enjoy the LTW and let you know once I receive it. Great. Welcome, Malty Manic. Yeah. Malty Manic Mojo. Okay. Okay, Alex, you're one fine guy. One good man. Yeah, I sent it already. I'm waiting on the Lecheg. No rush. No rush. Yeah, we're good people, Alex. You got it. Ah. Okay, we're all in agreement. That's nice. Yeah. I gotta find something else to drink. This was so good. Oh, I know. I know. I know. I have here some Canadian Rockies. Okay. Canadian Rockies, 21 years old. This is from Highwood Distilleries in Calgary. It's really good stuff. Lovely stuff. I like it a lot. Yeah. And what have we got here? Alex says, certainly keep you posted on the Lecheg. At this point, waiting on it too, but the orders take a while. Just glad to know I'm actually going to get my hands on some. Well, you're going to have plenty. So what are the crowds like at the Irish Music Festival? Oh, well, they can get a bit thick at the pub, but at the convention center, you can get around very easily. The crowds are enthusiastic. They love to dance and to drink, and it's a good time. Yeah, like I said, at the pub, it gets a little crowded. So I'm only going to be at the pub for the first couple of nights, and then after that, I'm moving on to the convention center where there's a little more elbow room, and you're not stepping on people. So it's gonna be good. I think the crowd shouldn't be too heavy. It's gonna be just right. And Malty-Manic has pure malt black Nika. Saving it. Pure malt black. Is that the one from the barrel or? And Monty saying, thank you to Sriracha. Sriracha, what did Sriracha say? Oh, welcome. Yeah, okay, cool. Alex saying, good night all. Hopefully next time I'll be on from start to finish. Enjoy the rest of your night, Quig. Sláinte everyone. Sláinte Alex. And I won't be on next week, but the week after that I'll be back. And pour two and you will never have that problem. That looks lush, Quig. How much is the Rockies 21? Oh, what did I pay for that? I don't think it's that bad. It's about $70. Should have it on here somewhere. It will take me a few minutes to find it. Oh, I think I bought it at the Strath. Canadian Rockies, 81.65. And then the 10-cent deposits for the bottle, that's 81.75. $4.08 GST, that's good in services tax. $8.17 liquor tax, $94. That's what I paid. 94 CAD, Canadian dollars. Ooh. There are worse deals around. I mean, it's 21 years old. Come on. It's 21 years old. Will you find a scotch that's 21 years old for $94? I don't think so. And this is every bit as complex as a scotch. Although, from what I gather, it's blended. Or should I say it's got some rye in it. It's got some malt in it. It's got some corn in it. But it has that rye. Oh, delicious. It's worth every penny. Really, it is. Okay. Consider you a Canadian aficionado. Yeah, well, any kind of whiskey, I get into it. Will you be using your brogue? AFF. Canadian Ralphie. Oh, my goodness. And Jackus is saying, I bet if you carried around a copy of Finnegan's Wake, the women would jump you. Way more NTO, Quig. In the glass case. So it's more expensive. Can you even get this stuff into Toronto? I don't know. I thought it was just for Alberta and BC. Well, maybe they make more and they send it to Toronto as well. Finlagan. I think I can get Finlagan right here. Easily. But it's not. I wouldn't consider Finlagan to be that great. It's a non-age statement, non-distillery statement, Islay single malt Scotch. It's just like, Finlagan. That's the name of that castle, that ruin that's there on Islay. Yes, in the glass case. So this stuff is in the glass case in Toronto. Fabulous. At least you can get it now if you want it. When it was first put out, I thought it was I was under the impression that it was only a BC and Alberta thing. I've had Finlagan, and I think I've had it. There was another one called the Iliach. The Iliach was another one of those peated non-distillery statement Islay Scotches. Got 8 people watching now. We are gaining popularity slowly. How is that happening? I pull out the 21-year-old and people are starting to watch. What do you know? Boy, the 2 bottles I had 10 years ago were fantastic. You talking about Finlagan? Yeah. Try an experiment in the pub. Read either Ulysses or Finnegan's Wake. At least make the book visible. Finn, that is. Finlagan. I put Finlagan somewhere on par with Smokehead. And when I had Smokehead, it was okay. But I had Lefroy Triple Wood as well, and the Triple Wood just blew it out of the water. James Joyce was Irish. Okay. And Sriracha, never heard of it? Now, are we talking about never heard of Ulysses, Finnegan's Wake, Finlagan, or James Joyce? Wow. Finlagan. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, wrong page. Wrong. What we want is here. Filters, type. Whiskey, UK. Finlagan would be somewhere around the 7th page. F would be before Glenfiddich, wouldn't it? So let's go back a page and go to the 6th. See if we can find Finlagan. No, Glen Grant. It's going to be before that. Page 5. Oh, there's the Dalmores and Dalwhinnies and Deanstons. Dewars. Finlagan. Old Reserve. 700 mils, $72.99. $72.99 plus the 15%. So it will be like $11 more than 73, be 84, 85 bucks. But it is available. Finlagan. Oh, here we are. Finlagan Old Reserve, nearest store. Unable to detect your location. Check your device location settings. Fair enough. Consumer rating 4 based on 65 votes. That's 4 stars out of 5. Please note the prices shown exclude taxes. Yeah, we know that. It's only 40% alcohol by volume. The Finlagan, that is. Old Reserve. When I can get Lefroy Triple Wood for $10 more. Finlagan, I don't know. I probably wouldn't go for it. Okay, here we are. College chicks would fall all over you. Multimanic saying, just bought 4 whiskey here on my local store, Balvenie 14. Nice. Yellow Spot, 12 Redbreast, 12 Cask Strength. Springbank 15. So far, they have all good review at Whiskey Base. Yeah. I haven't seen the Redbreast Cask Strength yet. Springbank 15 is very good. I've had that before. Balvenie 14 I've had too. Yellow Spot I haven't had yet. I'm going to go for it next time. Next time I'm looking for an Irish whiskey, Yellow Spot is on my list for damn sure. John Cage was known for his annual wake reading. Jackass is saying, Don, oh yeah, John Cage, amazing in his intricate study of Finnegan's Wake. Man, good for you. And good on you for buying Yellow Spot. Don saying, Jackass, are you a cultured man? We were just talking about it last night, says Sriracha. Multimanic is saying, yeah, I have to research first before I got this. Okay, before you got your whiskey, you researched it. I believe you, Don Holland. Redbreast Cask Strength is a good one. I love the 12. Just a regular one, not the Cask Strength. I haven't found the Cask Strength yet. I've seen the 15, but it's a little expensive. It's like about $140, $150 for the Redbreast 15, compared to the 12, which is what, 80 or 90 bucks. Jackass is saying, Don, I've been reading Finnegan's Wake for about 2 years. Really understand about 1% of it. But it is my favorite novel. Just mind altering. Mind altering, not alterating. Altering. Okay. That is a great understanding. 1%. Oh, this is lovely. There's toffee. There's chocolate. There's vanilla. There's that dill rye note. There's butterscotch toffee. Oh, what a flavorful whiskey. I dare you to find a better whiskey than this. Let's pick this top off this cork. This is just annoying. There you go. Totally wooden cork, or wooden top on the cork. There we go. Nice. Yeah. We've got, what, 7 watching now? Well, it's doing pretty good considering it's like almost midnight on the West Coast and it's later than that everywhere else, unless you're in Europe or something. Mm. Ooh, Ace, 2:33 in Western Pennsylvania. Wow. That's late. That's what I call dedication. Jackass is talking about James Joyce again in Finnegan's Wake, even if he doesn't understand it. And he enjoys not understanding, which is great. Multi-manic. Talk to you soon, guys. Good night. 12:30 p.m. here. Still have to do bus.tom.nyt. Okay. Oh, something tomorrow night. Okay. Well, it was good having you with us there, Multimanic Mojo. Never seen you before, but thanks for joining us. And Slancha, or in this case, it's a Canadian whiskey, so I'll just say cheers. Good having you with us. Ah, wow. I can't get over how good this stuff is. I mean, I've liked it before, but now it's fabulous whiskey. These things are addictive. You know, these caramel M&Ms. There's no peanut in there. It's just a caramel core wrapped with the M&M's milk chocolate, and then the hard candy shell, and they are fabulous. Sriracha is saying that Rockies is on my radar now. Good H statement for sure. I don't know if you can get it in Pennsylvania, though. From what I understand, the Canadian Rockies was originally, well, it was made in Alberta, in Calgary, and it was originally slated for the Taiwanese market, believe it or not. And some executive from Highwood, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be completely wrong, or some master taster or somebody was tasting it and going, hey, wait a minute, we should have this in Canada. And so it was decided that this stuff would be marketed in Canada. They marketed it on the West Coast, Alberta and British Columbia. And I didn't know, or I was sure that it was not available to the rest of Canada. And now I was told by, what was it, Don Holland, who said that this stuff is available in a glass case in Toronto. And it's way more expensive than the 94 bucks I spent here. So it's kind of available there. But the question is it available outside of Canada? I don't even know. Don is saying 90 is now in a bottle with a white cap. Oh, the 20 years, the 90, yes, the 20 years 90. I forget what color the cap was when I saw it, or when I had it last. But I saw the 90, the 20-year-old 90, not so long ago. And they had changed the presentation of the bottle. The one, if you look at the video I did of the 20-year-old 90, I think it has a black cap. $1.20. Well, I have some 90 here, but no, that's not it. But this one is the 5-year-old 90. And I find that the 5-year-old 90 is just excellent. Just enough for my purposes. That would be this one here. And I like that stuff. Rockies 21 is $120. Okay. Jackass is saying, Don and Quig, you ever watched any of the online lectures of Jordan Peterson's? He reminds me of Joyce. Peterson has rekindled my interest in the collective unconscious. Wow, now we're going off on a tangent here. I'm sorry that I have not watched any of those lectures. Jordan Peterson. Wow, I'm going to have to look at that. Anyways, should I open this guy too? No. This is 45%. That is 46%. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to open the 90 now. But the 20-year-old 90 is $58. Yeah. What do they list it at here? What did I pay for this one? I don't think I paid more than $30 for this. This is the 5-year-old 90. Let's see now. Let's go over here again. Get rid of the Finlagons. Filters. Country. We want Canada. And we don't want United Kingdom. And let's see. Apply. And it's called 90. 90 might not even be on here. Gibsons, Wisers. There's all the Wisers. Oh, it was listed under JP Wisers. Son of a bitch. There's Wisers Deluxe. There's Wisers 18-year-old for $63.49. There's Wisers Deluxe. Wisers 35-year-old. And the 35-year-old is only $165. Union 52 for $69.99. Lot 40, McLaughlin and Steel. I've tried that, but I haven't seen it in a while. High Creek Potter's Special Old. Royal Reserve, Shenley. What was I looking for? 90, right? Would that be under Highwood? No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't be under Highwood. The 90 would be. It's probably not even in here. Seagram's VO Spice Box. 2 Brewers Yukon Single Malt. I'm going to look forward to that one. Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky Red Cask Whiskey. I heard it's no good. Gibson's Finest Sterling. That sucks too. That's terrible stuff. Page 3. Crown Royal. I guess 90 is not listed on here, but I didn't pay more than about $30 for this, which is a fair price, I think. Yeah, the other 90, goes for more. What did you say here, Don? Okay. Jack is saying 21-year-old is a bargain. Yes, it is. And the 20 year is $58. Okay, that's about right. It's about. And thanks for putting Jordan on the radar. Jordan on the radar. I'm lost. And Jackass is saying, Don and Quig, an absolutely amazing man, teaches in Toronto. Why are there so many amazing Canadians? I don't know. There's a lot of them that are not amazing too, you know. Don is saying, I did not touch my first bottle of 90 for 1 year. Wow, was the last half of the bottle great? Yeah. My first, okay. 90 is wonderful. And you were giving it to friends before you knew what it was? And Jackass is asking, the 21 is 46%. The 21-year-old Canadian Rockies is 46%. And the 90 is 45%, being 90 proof. Yeah, this is Canadian whiskey at its best. And Peterson, okay. Oh, thanks for putting Peterson on the radio. Okay. Now I get what you're saying, Don. Now I get it. Yum, yum, yum. BRB. I have problems with abbreviations. So I don't know what BRB stands for there, Ace, but BRB. Blue Ribbon Braziers? I don't know. Oh, man. I'm going to have to get some more water. $21-year-old, 46%, $95. Perfect. Yeah. And they're Canadian dollars too. They're only 80 cents a buck or something like that. So it's only about what? $78. something like that. 78 US. How can you go wrong? This stuff is wonderful. It tastes great. Oh, what should I get next? What to get next? Oh, shit. What is stronger than that? Oh, let's go for some Indian whiskey. Got some Amrut. Got some peated, not peated, cast strength Amrut. I'm going to do this next. First, I got to put this away, and I got to get some more water, and I got to do all these. Got to do some of these housekeeping things here before I pour some Amrut. I will be right back. Oh, yeah. Gonna run out of water. Gonna run out of water. Ha ha ha. Oh, be right back. Duh. Am I stupid or what? You should hoard it. Ah, well, there are just so many other whiskeys around that. There's so many other good whiskeys around that I like to have some of that 21-year-old Canadian Rockies around, but there's so many other things that are really good. Remember yesterday when I mentioned Kentucky Owl? Oh, was that the bottom shelf stuff from Kentucky? Was that? I remember it vaguely. And Jackass once again is saying, Don, I write poetry based on Joyce and Peterson. Okay. Don is saying to Jackass, I am now drinking Ardbeg 10, Ben Romach Peat Smoke in the new glass. And like Ardbeg 10 more than the Lacheg. Ooh. Jackass poetry is one of my interests. 20th, 21st century, I guess something. Kentucky Owl. Was that like a bottom shelf thing? I'm just curious. Kentucky Owl. Here we go. Kentucky Owl Bourbon. Oh, the parent organization is Stoli. KentuckyOwlBourbon.com. Kentucky Owl Bourbon. The Wise Man's Bourbon. Actually, owls are quite stupid birds, but I have to put my date of birth on here so I can get in there. And remember me and enter. A story like no other bourbons. Yeah. Batch number 7. Our heritage. How Prohibition left Kentucky Owl high and dry. What'll Dixon come up with next? Be the first to know. If you'd like to know what Dixon is up to in this batching room or how to get the drop on the next release, drop us your email address. We'll be in touch. Never heard of this one. Let's get back so I don't miss anything. There's a store selling Kentucky Owl for $105. Hope it is still there tomorrow. And Don is saying that Jackass is hitting all the right spots. Kentucky Owl Rye. Whiskey Blooded did a vid on it and you commented. Okay, yeah, but my memory's kind of foggy. When I first saw Kentucky Owl, I didn't know what it was and passed. Researched a bit and realized I should have bought it. Okay. And Don Holland says he made eye-to-eye contact with a barn owl for 25 minutes. I had an owl experience earlier in the year. I was driving along and there was a crash on the roof of the taxi. And I stopped the car. I pulled over and stopped the car. And there was an owl wedged in between the top light and the roof. Because the car has like a sunroof. And there's sort of like a ski rack sort of affair that holds the top light above the roof so that the sunroof can open.
Anyway, the owl got itself stuck between the roof and the top light, dead on impact. Dead, completely dead. Who blinked first? Years ago, unforgettable experience. There you go. Yeah. And whiskey blooded. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I did comment. But my memory is, I see so many videos, Jackass, that I see so many videos that I don't remember every one that I've seen. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Kentucky Owl.
5 seconds till Narcos.
And that was September 15th. No wonder I don't remember it. That was over a month ago. Yeah. September 15th. Yes, I did comment on it. I said, sounds interesting. If this ever made its way over here, it would probably cost well over $200. There you go. Okay. Jackass is saying Kentucky Owl. Is that the small store where the owner likes me? We'll be going there right before work tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck, Jackass. Don says, I turned my eye first and saw him spread his wings. Wow. Wow. Whiskey blood had gushed over it. Yeah. That's why it sounded interesting. One smooth arch, no flapping. 200-foot bluff. Wow. Even if Quig thinks they are not intelligent, they are still interesting to see. Quig is so wrong, no offense. Whatever. Whatever. I don't know how smart they are. No offense taken, as none was implied or, shall we say, intended. Ooh. Yeah. This will probably be my last. It's cast strength 61.8%. Amrut Indian single malt. Batch number 63, October of 2014. So 3 years since this was bottled. Put some water in it. Yeah. I will nose and taste it neat first. Then I will put water in it later. But first I want to soak up all the flavors that was in my mouth from everything else before with this oat cake. And then with a fresh, clean palate, I will attack the Amrut. You know, when I have a whiskey this strong, it disappears fast. I don't know what it is about cast strength, but I drink cast strength faster than I drink anything else. I've seen a few owls be sitting there camping, and you'd see them up in a tree staring down at you. And of course, there was the dead one, the one that was killed by the top light of the taxi. I don't think I've seen, says Jackass. The great has been caught more than once in UCC soccer nets. What? I don't understand. (360-degree head turn. Remember when you were younger, discounted adding water. You add water frequently now. That's a good thing. You know, we go through phases. We evolve, I suppose. I still add a minimal. I only add a minimal amount of water just to see if it will open up and if it will make a difference. And if it does, great. If it does not improve the experience, then I know not to add water the next time. Great owl, Upper Canada. Oh, that's where you saw it.
Ah, this is rich. Thoroughly unpeated, but just tasty. Mm. Good stuff. Mm. Is that powerful cereal note? A little bit of sweetness. Mango, papaya, tropical fruits. That's what I love about this stuff, the tropical fruits. Conrad Black stole the answers to final exams at UCC. Did you watch Ralphie's vid today? Yeah, I did, but Ace is back. I did watch Ralphie's vid today. I'm trying to remember what it was. I know he did it. What did Ralphie do? I know I watched it. I know I did. That's the one where he did McKellen, 18-year-old. Well, I watched it. In fact, that's the last video I watched. But I sort of faded out halfway through it. Got distracted and did something else while it was playing. And yeah, I did catch it, but I didn't pay much attention. And Don shared it with a few. G&D. What is G&D? Gordon MacPhail, yeah. 18-year-old Gordon MacPhail. You know, the problem is when somebody like Ralphie does a video about a whiskey I'll probably never see, because, for example, independent bottlings from the likes of Gordon and MacPhail are rare here. I've only got one ever from Gordon MacPhail. It was really good, but you know, an 18-year-old Gordon MacPhail bottling of 46% Macallan. I won't find it here. And even if I did, it would cost too much. So when somebody like Ralphie starts talking about all the subtle nuances of the 18-year-old Gordon and MacPhail Macallan, I go, and I sort of lose interest. Did you notice that he responded to my response about JW Blade Runner? Ace, we were talking pilots. I hear you loud and clear. Oh, like I said, I faded out. We'll eventually send you samples of Gordon MacPhail. Got the HP8G and MacPhail boxed up. Whoa. Whoa. I hope my mailbox doesn't overflow. Wow. You're too generous there, jackass. But JW Blade Runner. So you were commenting on Ralphie. Let me see. Let me see the comments on Ralphie. Wow. Oh man, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I was kind of fading out when that was going on. Sorry. We'll eventually send you samples. Okay. Custom agents are going to start thinking, who is this Quig guy? And Don Holland saw Lucky on Tuesday. Big fan of Harry Dean Stanton. Oh, okay. The Quig is the Quig. The anonymous Quig. So what should I mark? Cologne or aftershave or something like that? That's pretty much what I'll put on the sample. I forgot what I'm sending you. I know I put it in there. And I taped the whole thing up like a week ago, but I haven't sent it yet. I've got like 4 or 5 parcels to send tomorrow. Be really careful and send them from different post offices. Gee. Jackass is saying, someone asked him if he was going to review it. I gave my opinion, adding it was NAS. Ralphie simply typed NAS. He won't review if it's NAS. Yes, he won't. Balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegar will work. Yeah, okay. I'll send that. No, I know. I'm not worried about you at all, Jackass. I just thought that I would send you something special. And I believe that's what I did. I gave you some things that you can't get there. No, I'm not worried. I just thought maybe, you'd appreciate some of these things. Year distilled, year bottled is an age. Yes, it is. Oh, and you're talking about someone asked him if he was going to review it. I gave my opinion, adding it was NAS. Ralphie simply typed NAS, he won't review it. And yeah, year distilled and year bottled is an age, but so it goes. JW Blade Runner is not very good, even if it's 49%. Will be interested in your opinion. Well, if you're sending me some, I'll let you know what I think. Johnny Walker, most of them are 40%. Several of them are forgettable. There are exceptions. There's the black. There's the green. I don't know. There are enough expressions of Johnny Walker that do not impress me. I have a few of them here. Wow. This is powerful stuff. Slight burn. Astringent in the finish. Dry. I'm going to add water. It needs some. Yep. And gonna try it again now. And Don Holland is saying that you stumped me, jackass. Okay, I'm stumped too because I'm totally me. I'm getting kind of foggy in the head too, and tired. It's after midnight. I've been going since sometime this morning. We've got 7 people watching still. Wow. This has those lovely cereal notes. And those lovely tropical fruit notes. And everything is above 60% alcohol by volume until you add some water to it. And Don saying, poured a generous pour of peat smoke. Yeah. There ain't no peat in this one, but There's tropical fruits and there is alcohol. Needs a little more, I think, water to bring it down. There's a little more water. Get some more water going here. You know, it still has a nice nose with all that water added, but I'm not getting any of the burn. The burn is gone. Now I'm just getting a very harmonious nose of tropical fruits, mangoes, papayas, that sort of thing. Bananas, certainly. Coconuts, I'm not sure. But it's getting better with water. The nose is getting quite nice. Got a thick caramel. How can I say this? A spicy toffee, maybe. Have yet to taste it, says Don Holland. Poor peat smoke, okay. Ardbeg nursing. Nursing Ardbeg. Ooh. If you could only smell this. This is good stuff. It was funny seeing Swami last night shying away from Indian whiskey, Paul John or Amrut. And he said, no. There's something polluted about the River Ganges and the water is from there and I don't want to try it. And I said, but the water is from up in the Himalayas, from the glaciers, and it's not the same water that's gone through all kinds of shit and it ended up in the Ganges with whatever is in the water of the Ganges. It's not the same. It's not polluted. It's good, clean water and good whiskey. And no, I still think India is polluted and bad. And so, yeah, he's never tried Indian whiskey. Don Holland uses a hospital foundation card on his glass. Oh, I see. To do the whole thing about, well, I can use a bowl like that. Does the same job, right? That'll cover up the glass and keep the vapors in for when I want to open it. That'll work, sort of, kind of. Nile, a river of water. Jackass is saying Johnny Walker Blade Runner is not terrible. It's not bitter, It's just young and grain forward. The 49% doesn't carry any flavor. This could have been great with a 9-year-old age statement. Paid $80. Is it the sure could use a funnel. It's not bitter, just young and grain forward. Okay. 49% doesn't carry any flavor. Now, if it had a 9-year-old age statement on it, would that make it older than it really is? $80 is a bit much for Johnnie Walker. Well, I spent $90 on the Johnnie Walker Gold, and that was a waste of money. I mean, I'll drink it, but it was a waste. It was too much. Cost too much for what you got. Jackass is saying, maybe I am missing something. That's where you come in. Well, I'll try. I'll taste it and stuff, and I'll let you know what I think of it. I'll have to take my sweet time, not rush through it, and see if I can find something that makes sense out of it. And that's where I come in. No, geography is not my strength. Okay. Oh, I was talking about the Ganges and the Himalayas and and the water from the glaciers up in northern India, and so on. That's okay. If it's not your strength, that's okay. Well, the 49% is supposed to tie in with 2049. Why not keep with the G theme and make it 9 years old? I don't know. I'm not Johnnie Walker. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Needs a bit more water. There's a bit. There's another bit. Maybe now. Maybe now. And still, it's still powerful as all hell. And why is it that I drink this terribly strong stuff faster than anything else? I don't know. I could not tell you. Mm. Don Holland is saying 2049 caught me from the start. Blade is not my thing. Well, we'll give it a try. I know I can't get it here. I've never seen that kind of thing here. Blade Runner was originally entitled Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. I think it's only a couple of years ago that I finally read that thing. Oh, wow. I'm getting closer and closer to the end. End of my flight. Jackass is asking, what are you leaning toward for your one bottle bourbon rye or don't know yet. My one bottle that I can bring back, I haven't decided yet. I guess something will have to strike my fancy when I arrive there, and I'll have it all down to one bottle. And then I'll get distracted by something else, and that distraction will cause me to buy something else. And 3:34 EST time. Well done, you're a trooper. It's 12:35 now, and I'm bagged. Ooh, excuse me. And Jackass was taken in by marketing. Wow. And Sriracha saying goodnight. Well, good night, Ace. Until next time. It's going to be a couple of weeks or more before I do this again. Because next week I'll be out of town, and the week after that, I'll just be coming back to work and doing laundry and stuff. So maybe another week before I do any kind of video kind of thing. You know that good night, guys. Baritone burp. Is that what it is? Oh man. Huh. I'm gonna get into that bed over there. That's what I want to do. I want to get into bed. I want to just go to bed and go to sleep and dream some pleasant dreams and wake up in the morning and take care of the last of the business. Send a bunch of parcels and stuff. Wow. But if I finish this Dram of Amrut, which is getting more interesting as I get closer to the end, I will have some really wild dreams based on that. I'm at the point now where I can't see fuck all anymore. I can't see what's going on. These cast strength bottles, they're 62% alcohol by volume. They just, boom, they just hit you. And laughing is preferable to crying, yes. But well, on rare occasion, I suppose you could use a good cry, I guess. I'm getting a lot of good yawns in tonight. You know, I'm just about I am beyond the point of saying, that's it. Let's cap the whole thing and say, forget about it. You should throw caution to the wind and smuggle in one Macallan Mini, $5.99 at Total Wine. Yeah, I can probably get away with that. I'll see what they got at the Total Wine. Last year when I went down, they had some minis, but I didn't see any Macallan, but I didn't know about it. Thank you, Ace. Have a nice trip. May you find a special bottle to fit your fancy. I hope so. Of course, you all will know what I'll get when I bring it home or when I'm in the liquor store making a video and showing you what I'll get. It's going to be a while till that video gets up here, though. Oh, man. No, I'm almost at my end here. I'm the one who's running out of steam faster than you guys. Thank you, Dawn. I look forward to having a great trip. It will be a nice little trip. It'll be something, a change of scene, which I'm looking forward to. And Jackass is saying, predicting it's going to be a Pikesville rye. Could be. We'll see. Pikesville rye is one that would that's intriguing me, actually. I'm thinking about it. I've heard good things about it. I will look and see. But as it is right now, I'm going to have to say that it's going to be the end for me because I am really, really done. Wow. Double wow. Ooh. It's astringent and woody at the end. It's quite woody. Very woody. Extremely woody. Gentlemen and ladies, if there are any ladies present, this is going to be it. Thank you very much. Slancha, cheers, and ein Prosit. And we'll be back in a couple weeks. Na zdravia.